Welcome to the Ultimate Movie Director Quiz. Think you know the masterminds behind your favorite films? In this video, we'll test your knowledge with 50 questions about iconic directors. I'll give you 3 options for each question. Are you ready to see if you can name the right director? Let's dive in and find out how much of a movie buff you really are. Who is the director of Titanic? A. Steven Spielberg, B. James Cameron, C. Christopher Nolan. The correct answer is B. James Cameron. Who is the director of Avatar? A. James Cameron, B. George Lucas, C. Michael Bay. The correct answer is A. James Cameron. Who is the director of Inception? A. Quentin Tarantino, B. Christopher Nolan, C. Martin Scorsese. The correct answer is B. Christopher Nolan. Who is the director of The Lord of the Rings? The Fellowship of the Ring. A. Peter Jackson, B. George Lucas, C. Guillermo del Toro. The correct answer is A. Peter Jackson. Who is the director of The Avengers? A. Anthony Russo, B. Joss Whedon, C. Kevin Feige. The correct answer is B. Joss Whedon. Who is the director of The Dark Knight? A. Christopher Nolan, B. Zack Snyder, C. Quentin Tarantino. The correct answer is A. Christopher Nolan. Who is the director of Star Wars? A. George Lucas, B. Steven Spielberg, C. James Cameron. The correct answer is A. George Lucas. Who is the director of Schindler's List? A. Quentin Tarantino, B. Steven Spielberg, C. Roman Polanski. The correct answer is B. Steven Spielberg. Who is the director of The Terminator? A. Michael Bay, B. James Cameron, C. Stanley Kubrick. The correct answer is B. James Cameron. Who is the director of Pulp Fiction? A. Quentin Tarantino, B. Joe Wright, C. Ethan Coen. The correct answer is A. Quentin Tarantino. Who is the director of Infernal Affairs? A. Johnny To, B. Andrew Lau, C. Wong Kar-wai. The correct answer is B. Andrew Lau. Who is the director of Kung Fu Hustle? A. Jackie Chan, B. Stephen Chow, C. John Woo. The correct answer is B. Stephen Chow. Who is the director of Ip Man? A. Wilson Yip, B. Dante Lam, C. Sui Hark. The correct answer is A. Wilson Yip. Who is the director of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Ong Lee, B. Wong Kar-wai, C. Ho Xiaoshin. The correct answer is A. Ong Lee. Who is the director of In the Mood for Love? A. Johnny To, B. Zhang Yimou, C. Wong Kar-wai. The correct answer is C. Wong Kar-wai. Who is the director of Life is Beautiful?
A. Roberto Benigni, B. Federico Fellini, C. Giuseppe Tornatore.
The correct answer is A. Roberto Benigni. Who is the director of Legends of the Fall? Edward Zwick, B. James Mangold, C. Peter Weir. The correct answer is A. Edward Zwick. Who is the director of Farewell My Concubine? Chun Kai-ga, B. Zhang Yimou, C. Jiang Won. The correct answer is A. Chun Kai-ga. Who is the director of Let the Bullets Fly? A. Jiang Wen, B. Feng Xiaojiang, C. Sui Hark. The correct answer is A. Jiang Wen. Who is the director of The Shawshank Redemption? A. Frank Darabont, B. Steven Spielberg, C. Clint Eastwood. The correct answer is A. Frank Darabont. Who is the director of Forrest Gump? A. Robert Zemeckis, B. Ron Howard, C. Joel Cohen. The correct answer is A. Robert Zemeckis. Who is the director of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? Alexander Payne, B. Tim Burton, C. Guy Ritchie. The correct answer is C. Guy Ritchie. Who is the director of Mystic River? Clint Eastwood, B. Steven Soderbergh, C. Joel Cohen. The correct answer is A. Clint Eastwood. Who is the director of Identity? A. James Mangold, B. Francis Lawrence, C. Francis Ford Coppola. The correct answer is A. James Mangold. Who is the director of Cashback? A. Patrick Hughes, B. Stanley Kubrick, C. Sean Ellis. The correct answer is C. Sean Ellis. Who is the director of The Social Network? A. David Fincher, B. Anthony Russo, C. George Lucas. The correct answer is A. David Fincher. Who is the director of The Lord of the Rings? The Two Towers. A. Peter Jackson, B. Steven Spielberg, C. Christopher Nolan. The correct answer is A. Peter Jackson. Who is the director of Transformers? A. Michael Bay, B. J.J. Abrams, C. Roland Emmerich. The correct answer is A. Michael Bay. Who is the director of Pearl Harbor? A. Michael Bay, B. Steven Spielberg, C. George Lucas. The correct answer is A. Michael Bay. Who is the director of Independence Day? A. Michael Bay, B. Roland Emmerich, C. James Cameron. The correct answer is B. Roland Emmerich. Who is the director of Iron Man? A. Jon Favreau, B. James Cameron, C. Roland Emmerich. The correct answer is A. Jon Favreau. Who is the director of Guardians of the Galaxy? A. James Gunn, B. Joss Whedon, C. Anthony Russo. The correct answer is A. James Gunn. Who is the director of Mad Max, Fury Road? A. George Miller, B. Michael Bay, C. George Lucas. The correct answer is A. George Miller. Who is the director of The Matrix? Andy Wachowski, B. Joel Cohen, C. Christopher Nolan. The correct answer is A. Andy Wachowski. Who is the director of The Legend of 1900?
A. Giuseppe Tornatore, B. Roberto Benigni, C. Martin Scorsese.
The correct answer is A. Giuseppe Tornatore. Who is the director of Pride and Prejudice? A. Joe Wright, B. Catherine Bigelow, C. Martin Scorsese. The correct answer is A. Joe Wright. Who is the director of Big Hero 6? Don Hall, B. Pete Docter, C. Jon Favreau. The correct answer is A. Don Hall. Who is the director of Zootopia? A. Byron Howard, B. Anthony Russo, C. James Gunn. The correct answer is A. Byron Howard. Who is the director of Up? Pete Docter, B. Jon Favreau, C. Anthony Russo. The correct answer is A. Pete Docter. Who is the director of Coco? Leon Critch, B. Don Hall, C. Byron Howard. The correct answer is A. Lee Unkrich. Who is the director of Spider-Man? Into the Spider-Verse. A. Bob Persichetti, B. Jonathan Lee, C. James Gunn. The correct answer is A. Bob Persichetti. Who is the director of Frozen? A. Chris Buck, B. Pete Docter, C. Jon Favreau. The correct answer is A. Chris Buck. Who is the director of Monsters Incorporated? A. Pete Docter, B. Byron Howard, C. Don Hall. The correct answer is A. Pete Docter. Who is the director of WALL-E? Andrew Stanton, B. Pete Docter, C. Lee Unkrich. The correct answer is A. Andrew Stanton. Who is the director of Ratatouille? A. Brad Bird, B. Jon Favreau, C. Byron Howard. The correct answer is A. Brad Bird. Who is the director of Shrek? Andrew Adamson, B. Jon Favreau, C. Pete Docter. The correct answer is A. Andrew Adamson. Who is the director of Wreck-It Ralph? Rich Moore, B. Pete Docter, C. Jon Favreau. The correct answer is A. Rich Moore. Who is the director of The Incredibles? A. Brad Bird, B. Jon Favreau, C. Byron Howard. The correct answer is A. Brad Bird. Who is the director of Inside Out? Pete Docter, B. Don Hall, C. Byron Howard. The correct answer is A. Pete Docter. Who is the director of Raya and the Last Dragon? Don Hall, B. Byron Howard, C. Pete Docter. The correct answer is A. Don Hall.